The year is 622 AD. The Arabian Peninsula simmers with unrest. Tribes clash, ancient grudges run deep. In the bustling city of Mecca, a new force emerges. A prophet named Muhammad preaches a message of monotheism, of submission to one God, Allah. This is Islam. It's a radical departure from the old ways, a challenge to the established order. The Arabian Peninsula will never be the same. From this crucible of change, a legend will rise. A warrior destined to become the embodiment of Islamic military might, he will be known as the Sword of God. His name will echo through the halls of history, Khalid ibn al-Walid. Khalid was born into the Banu Makhzum clan, a lineage known for its valor and strength. This clan was part of the powerful Quraysh tribe, a tribe that held immense influence in the region. The Quraysh were not just any tribe. They controlled Mecca, the holiest city in Arabia, home to the sacred Kaaba, a place of pilgrimage and reverence. As the gatekeepers of the old gods, they were the guardians of tradition, upholding the ancient ways and rituals that had been passed down through generations. From a young age, Khalid, like the men of his clan, was immersed in the arts of war. He was trained rigorously in swordsmanship, learning the techniques and strategies that had made his ancestors formidable warriors. He learned to ride camels and horses with equal skill, mastering the art of desert navigation and endurance. Khalid also became proficient with the bow and arrow, the spear and the sword, each weapon becoming an extension of his will and prowess. His natural aptitude for strategy and leadership quickly became evident. Khalid was not just a warrior, he was a gifted tactician, able to outthink and outmaneuver his opponents. His skills and leadership qualities did not go unnoticed. Khalid rapidly rose through the ranks of his tribe's warriors, earning respect and admiration from his peers and elders alike. It seemed that he was destined for greatness, a path laid out by his lineage and his own abilities. However, destiny has a way of taking unexpected turns. The winds of change were beginning to blow across Arabia, bringing with them new ideas and challenges. Khalid would soon find himself caught in their embrace, his life and destiny forever altered by the shifting sands of time. The rise of Islam presented a direct challenge to the Quraysh. Muhammad's message was gaining traction, winning converts from all strata of society. The Quraysh, fearing for their power and prestige, resisted fiercely. Khalid, a loyal son of the Quraysh, stood firmly against the nascent Muslim community. He fought with his trademark ferocity in the early battles against the Muslims, including the Battle of Uhud. But something changed after Uhud. Khalid witnessed the unwavering faith of the Muslims, their courage in the face of adversity. He began to question his own beliefs. He saw the divisions within his own tribe, the cracks in the old ways. Khalid's conversion was a turning point in Islamic history. He pledged allegiance to Muhammad, offering his military genius to the cause of Islam. His skills were quickly put to the test. In 629 AD, the Byzantine Empire, the eastern bastion of Christianity, threatened the fledgling Muslim state. At the Battle of Mu'tah, Khalid commanded a vastly outnumbered Muslim army against a much larger Byzantine force. He demonstrated tactical brilliance, maneuvering his troops with precision and leading daring charges. Although the Muslims ultimately retreated, Khalid's leadership and courage earned him widespread acclaim. The sword of God had been unsheathed. In 630 AD, Muhammad marched on Mecca with 10,000 men. Khalid, now a trusted general, led a flank of the Muslim army. The conquest of Mecca was swift and decisive. Muhammad, in a remarkable act of mercy, pardoned the Meccans, including many who had been his most bitter enemies. The fall of Mecca sent shockwaves throughout Arabia. Tribes who had resisted Islam now flocked to the banner of the Prophet. The Kaaba, cleansed of its idols, became a symbol of Islamic monotheism. Khalid, the former defender of the old ways, played a pivotal role in establishing the new order. His conversion had been complete, his loyalty to Islam unwavering. Section 6, Yarmouk, the Byzantine Empire trembles. The death of Muhammad in 632 AD presented a challenge to the newly established Muslim state. The nascent community faced a period of uncertainty and potential fragmentation. The Prophet's passing left a leadership vacuum that many feared could destabilize the unity he had painstakingly built. Some tribes saw an opportunity to renounce Islam and reassert their independence. They believed that without Muhammad, the central authority of the Muslim state would weaken, allowing them to return to their pre-Islamic ways and tribal allegiances. Khalid was instrumental in suppressing these uprisings, known as the Ridda Wars, demonstrating his unwavering commitment to the legacy of Muhammad. His military prowess and strategic acumen were pivotal in quelling the rebellions, ensuring the nascent Muslim state remained intact and unified. With Arabia unified under the banner of Islam, a new chapter unfolded. The Muslim state, now consolidated, turned its gaze outward, seeking to expand its influence and territory. This marked the beginning of a series of military campaigns that would reshape the region. The Byzantine Empire, still reeling from the Battle of Mu'tah, remained a potent threat. The earlier encounter had shown the Byzantines the growing strength of the Muslim forces, but they were determined to resist any further encroachments on their territory. In 636 AD, the two empires clashed at the Battle of Yarmouk. This confrontation was not just a battle of armies, but a clash of civilizations, ideologies, and destinies. The stakes were incredibly high, with both sides understanding that the outcome would have far-reaching consequences. It was a battle that would decide the fate of the Middle East. The landscape of the region, both politically and culturally, hung in the balance. The outcome of Yarmouk would determine the dominant power in the region for centuries to come. Khalid, once again at the helm of the Muslim army, faced a formidable Byzantine force. His leadership and tactical brilliance were put to the ultimate test as he maneuvered his troops against a well-equipped and experienced enemy. But Yarmouk would become a testament to his military genius. His strategies and decisions during the battle would be studied and admired for generations, solidifying his legacy as one of history's greatest military commanders. Section 7. A legacy forged in blood and faith. Yarmouk was a resounding victory for the Muslims. The Byzantine army was routed, its power in the region shattered. Khalid's brilliant tactics and inspirational leadership cemented his reputation as one of the greatest military commanders in history. The victory at Yarmouk opened the door for the rapid expansion of the Islamic Empire. Within a generation, Muslim armies would conquer vast territories, stretching from North Africa to Persia. Khalid's military legacy would inspire generations of Muslim warriors. His name would become synonymous with victory, with the triumph of Islam. He was the sword of God, and his legend was only beginning to grow. Section 8. Whispers of Controversy. A General Disgraced. Despite his extraordinary military achievements, Khalid's later life was not without controversy. Caliph Umar, Muhammad's successor, relieved Khalid of his command, likely due to concerns over his growing influence and popularity. Some accounts suggest that Umar feared Khalid's victories might lead people to believe that he, not God, was the source of their success. This demotion, though a blow to Khalid's pride, did not diminish his faith. He continued to serve Islam, albeit in a reduced capacity. He remained a respected elder, a source of wisdom and counsel. The whispers of controversy did little to tarnish his reputation amongst the people. He was still Khalid, the sword of God, the conqueror of empires. Section 9. The Enduring Legacy. Khalid, the Sword of Allah. Khalid ibn al-Walid died in 642 AD in Homs, a city he had conquered for Islam. Known for his strategic brilliance and unyielding spirit, Khalid's military campaigns were instrumental in the rapid expansion of the Islamic Empire. His tactics and leadership were studied and admired by many, making him a legendary figure in military history. He was buried there, a conquering hero laid to rest in conquered land. His grave, marked with Arabic inscriptions, stands as a testament to his enduring legacy. The city of Homs, which he once took by force, now holds his final resting place, a poignant reminder of the cycles of history. His legacy, however, transcended the battlefield. Khalid's influence extended beyond his military conquests. He played a crucial role in the spread of Islam, helping to establish it as a dominant force in the region. His name is etched in the annals of history, not just as a warrior but as a pivotal figure in the Islamic world. He remains a towering figure in Islamic history, revered for his military genius, his unwavering faith, and his pivotal role in the spread of Islam. Monuments and statues erected in his honor, along with ancient texts that recount his deeds, continue to inspire generations. His strategies and battles are still studied in military academies around the world. Khalid's story is a testament to the transformative power of faith. His conversion to Islam marked a turning point in his life, leading him to become one of its most ardent defenders. His faith was not just a personal belief, but a driving force that shaped his actions and decisions on and off the battlefield. He was a warrior who found his true calling in Islam. His dedication to the cause was unwavering, and his prowess in battle unmatched. Khalid's journey from a fierce opponent of Islam to one of its greatest champions is a story of transformation and redemption. He was a conqueror who wielded the sword in the name of God. His victories on the battlefield were seen as divine favor, and his leadership inspired his troops to achieve the seemingly impossible. Khalid's name became synonymous with strength, courage, and unwavering faith. He was Khalid ibn al-Walid, the Sword of Allah, and his legend continues to inspire awe and admiration centuries after his death. His life and legacy are celebrated in stories, songs, and scholarly works, ensuring that the memory of his contributions to the Islamic world endures. Khalid's story is not just a chapter in history, it is a source of inspiration for all who seek to understand the power of faith and the impact of a single individual on the course of history.